Have you heard the Seventh-day Adventist Church offers missing child insurance? Kraken Cases makes this claim in several videos.
Face, Brenda. I think this stuff is very important. Yeah, I'm going to try to find that Denise Kelly while we're watching this. This is all the stuff on the SDA Church I wanted y'all to see. This is very concerning. This is about the missing child insurance. This is where it talks about all that stuff that people wanted to question. Somebody said, oh, they didn't really offer that insurance, because what insurance company would do? The SDA Church has their own insurance company. They are a big deal. So we're going to watch that now. So I'm going to mute and I'll turn my camera off, and I'll go find that while we're watching this. It's just like, you know, I don't know, just the chances. So this is out of Colorado, Colorado Springs. And I guess that all, once we get into it, it shows where there's insurance for everything. This church has insurance for everything. And they have drills for everything. One of their main ones is how to conduct a missing child drill. So before the drill, a child is missing. How do you respond? Familiar settings make it easy to let down our guard and ignore or miss altogether the warning signs of possible unsafe situations. Parents may not supervise their children in a church setting as closely as they do at the mall or grocery store. They do. Ray Bird, all of them. This is weird right here, because, and I'm going to, hopefully people can tell the difference of talking then and now, but this is weird. It's like it's telling people, most time people don't pay attention or guard their children that much in a church setting. What? Okay, go ahead and put it out there for the creeps to hear you. And this, by the way, didn't start till 2021 in the SDA Church. These drills. And then Summer goes missing. Put it on SM soon after Summer went missing. Really distasteful. Okay, Dan, that is. Wow. Yeah, it's not a coincidence. I don't either. I don't feel that way either.
They did not put it on social media right after Summer went missing. The missing child drill info was published in early 2020. It's optional.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence. I don't either. I don't feel that way either. I do too. Now, another thing is why the church has become so concerning, made people turn a side eye at them, is because they didn't rally around this family when Summer went missing. The preacher went to maybe one or two vigils, and then he didn't go no more. They didn't want to talk about Summer. They didn't want to talk on the news about Summer. They didn't want people coming in the church that had anything to do with looking into Summer's
accusations aren't helping anybody. Taking videos of our church services and looking for Summer Wells and trying to maybe put together some type of a theory or a conspiracy or some type of thought, it's not based on any evidence. And it's false, and it just hurts people and discourages people.
Kingsport's Seventh-day Adventist pastor David Ryder tells me his congregation is struggling to cope with the disappearance of their 5-year-old church member.
They have struggled with losing sleep at night, not eating, you could say even depression, just almost being sick over what's happened to Summer.
Summer's Sabbath school teacher Robin Lane tells me she's been at the center of social media accusations since her student's disappearance.
People just, they pick through everything you say and the way you say it, and even if your voice sounds a little shaky, it's nervous getting on camera sometimes. It's normal for us to be a little nervous sometimes when we're being asked questions. But people are they just attack every single little thing that you say and do, and I just feel like it's not fair.
She's asking those on social media to think before they type.
That people who are messaging those mean things, that they need to remember that that is a real person that they are talking to. It may just look like a little profile picture of it may not even be the person's face, but there is a face behind that and there are feelings behind that, and they need to be careful what they say.
The church members I spoke with today say they are continuously offering support to the Wells family whenever they can. Reporting in Kingsport, Bianca Marais, News Channel 11.
No, Flicking Box, I haven't asked the church why they offer insurance because the church doesn't want to talk about it.
They don't want to talk about it? How do you know this? The Advent Risk Management site is an insurance and risk management site. Not the church website. Do you realize this?
Coming in the church that had anything to do with looking into Summer's case. No, Flicking Box, I haven't asked the church why they offer insurance because the church doesn't want to talk about it. Dawn is not a part of that church anymore. I talked to the private investigators. They were concerned about the church as well early on. When there's a lot of strange things that the church doesn't want to be a part of. It's very strange. Did the Wells have insurance? I mean, what do you think? I don't think so. But if the church took out this accidental missing child insurance, and they have adoption agencies all around the world, and if you look up SDA adoption conspiracy, or not conspiracy, but issues, like somebody said earlier, yeah, receiving child for money for a child gone missing is so weird. I mean, was that to better the insurance money to better protect so another kid doesn't go missing? It's weird.
It would be weird if it were true, but it isn't.
And put words in their mouth. I don't know what's going on, but this is strange stuff, and there's not this many coincidences in Summer's case. We've seen coincidence after coincidence after coincidence after coincidence in this case, and there cannot be that many. There has to be an underlying factor that tries to make it. It doesn't just, all roads don't always meet. There should be dead ends, but there's not in this case. There's not dead ends. It's like there's every person doesn't tell the truth, and there's a weird story that connects them to this child. Why? Do you know if the child has to be a member, or of the parents have to be a member before the insurance would pay, or just if they were at the church and they disappeared, how would that work? Do you know? I have no idea how it works.
You tried to look into it. Please explain what this means.
But I tried to look into it. Hopefully I go over that in this, but I'll show you just what I'm talking about. This is, I don't know if they give you that kind of detail unless you are somebody high up in the church. We'll keep watching.
This is a dead end. There is nothing hidden. It's all on the website.
Go by this, I'm guessing. But, I guess they all are a part of this group. I don't know if there's different sects of it, but so we'll get into that in just a second. But it says, suddenly a parent realizes their child isn't nearby. The alarm is sounded. Adrenaline begins pumping. Keeping a level head and implementing a pre-planned search protocol when a child is missing. Maintains calm and can often help locate the missing child quickly. A missing child drill will prepare your crisis team to be alert to insufficient supervision situations and to eliminate them from your church. Encourage your leadership team and church members to become more aware of their surroundings by regularly organizing missing child and other safety drills.
Cut out several minutes of him just reading the drill. No information was given about any missing child insurance.
After we get through this, I'm going to cut this short at an hour and 30 minutes, and we're going to continue it again. And hopefully I can be earlier tomorrow. Please be looking for a notification so you can turn on and watch this. I believe that y'all will learn a lot if we can keep going through. We're just going to keep this as a series, I guess.
A series? The information is neatly listed on the site. Why is this a series? Shall we guess?
Search party should start from the point where the child was last seen and continue searching in all directions originated from that point. Take this into consideration when designing the grid pattern. Discuss plans for the drill with the pastor, church board, and safety committee. The church board should approve this exercise. Once you've outlined a plan, ask for input on ways to improve the missing child drill.
95,000 U.S. churches. Only some have implemented this plan. How does this information help us in the Summer Wells case? For this to be relevant to Summer's case, wouldn't her church have to had run a drill either before or after June 15, 2021? They never have.
There an individual trained in crisis communication protocols? How will you include deacons, elders, and other church leaders in the drill and search? Create and update your written plan of what to do if a child is reported missing. Your plan should include talking to the last person who saw the child to determine the child's last known location, what that child was doing, and who the child was talking to, speaking to that child's parent or guardian to obtain a description of the child, what they were wearing, and if it was believed the child was in danger or maybe have been abducted, notify authorities immediately. Do not wait to do this. Informing the congregation of the child's disappearance, instruct them whom to contact if they find the child or saw anything relating to where the child was last seen. Leading the congregation and searching the church.
All of these suggestions seem completely normal. Why are you trying to turn this into a strange conspiracy?
Change the slide here. This one here is the one that was weird to me. First off, select a child from your congregation to play the missing child. Coordinate with their parents to select an appropriate place for the child to hide and tell the child to stay hidden until someone from the church finds them. Have someone from your crisis response team stationed near the child's location to be sure the child is safe during the drill. Okay. Arm cares. Okay, so that's the part of church emergency planning resources. I think that's everything. So let me close that. So night before last, when me and Allie did a live on the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and somebody came in the chat saying they were affiliated with that church and that they were not affiliated with the website we were showing. But then she emailed and said that she was wrong and they actually were. So I'm going to show this just to, kind of show that what we were putting out there was not misinformation. Here it is. So the only thing I'm going to add to end this is when they do their missing child drills, the congregation is not aware and only the high up members of the church are. Anyway, just wanted to share this. Till next time, keep on cracking.
The congregation doesn't know? But you just said this.
Change the slide here. This one here is the one that was weird to me. First off, select a child from your congregation to play the missing child. Coordinate with their parents to select an appropriate place for the child to hide and tell the child to stay hidden until someone from the church finds them.
You are spending hours reading publicly available information. You insinuate it has something to do with Summer Wells or the church her family attended.